Self-love is the antidote to all these systems. If women loved themselves, the patriarchal system would fall. If Black people loved themselves, white supremacy would fall. If people loved themselves, the matrix would collapse. Okay? So women, wake up. You can't tell me you don't feel the dark mother rising. You can't tell me you don't feel your own darkness, your own shadow. You can't tell me you don't feel Lilith. And don't come at me telling me, oh, Lilith is not your culture. I know. But whatever the Lilith archetype represents, you have that. That is your shadow. You can give it your own name. Okay? When I say this, you might think, oh, you must hate men. Nope. I just realize the patriarchal system makes both men and women weak. It dulls men. You know why? The patriarchal system gives every man access to a woman because it gives women this notion that they are weak, that they require a man for dignity, for survival, for whatever. They make women subservient. And because of that, they give every man access to a woman. Now, what does that do in the grand picture? It makes men not have to work to gain a woman. In the animal kingdom, the lion protects the pride because he had to get to that point. If you had a weak lion in charge of a pride, that pride will not survive. But that is what you get in the human kingdom, where that drunkard you see sleeping in Amtaro will still have a wife and children. That poor man will still have a wife and children. Knowing that money is one of the forms of security in this planet. But what does the patriarchal system do? It gives men this illusion of power. So they don't have to work to gain that power. They don't have to do any spiritual, physical, sexual, mental, emotional work. They just have to be men to have access to a woman. And because of that, we have a weak species. We don't get men who are mentally, emotionally, physically, sexually, spiritually strong. We just get men who come as they are. They don't conquer nature. They don't work to get themselves up there. So you get average men having access to women. But you see, in the grand picture, in the grand design, if men had to work to gain access to a woman, he'd be a strong man. And he wouldn't be a man that the system can push over. So if the system puts policies that are actually damaging to humanity, there's no one to say no. They've given men an illusion of power. So they can be pushed over, because if you take that away, if you take that power, illusory power away, then most men don't have anything to hold on to. So the system dangles that illusory power to men because it's all they have. And when you have that, the system can do anything. Yeah. There are no warriors, no fighters. Both men and women are in weak states, vibrating lower. Women who hate themselves, men who have this illusion of power. I'm a self-love alchemist. I help you transform self-hatred self love. Happy holidays.